Hey everyone, Sandra here, Sandra's Beaded Path, and we got cut off yesterday because my camera was being weird. So I'm still playing around with it, but I think I'm getting the hang of it. And I'm just playing around today, mostly trying to see if I can get this camera to work the way I want it. And just waiting to see if anyone comes in. Let's see. Playing around with some scrap clay. Let's see, we'll use that for some lentils. What's this? Really old white. Really soft. This must be Sculpey 3 because it is soft. Yeah, see, the red just comes right off. And I forget how she did that. Oh, I remember. We want that on a number 7. Okay. See if we can't get some peeps in here. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if that works. Okay, so I'm just playing around here. Let's use this guy. We'll make a pod. Mm-hmm. Dang, that is really soft clay. Okay, we're going to fill in the little gaps here. Just going around and filling in the seams. iPads all by myself. And that's okay. I think we need a couple more. There we go. One more. Well, that one turned out really cute. Cool. Let's see if we can't get some more in here. Share. And here. Just playing around. Come on. No, I don't want to post there. There we go. Share to a group. Boy, it's taking forever. Come on. Seriously? Oh, it's just being stupid. Let's try this again. Okay. We want to share to Facebook. Okay. Give it a minute. There we go. Now it worked. See if I can get it to do it again. Boy, this learning curve is something else. Either that or I'm just a slow learner. All right, let's see here. I know you guys can't see my hands, but bear with me for a minute. Give it a second. There it goes. Come on over and play with me. There we go. Hooray! Gilly's. Hi, Gilly. Oh, goodness, I have somebody to talk to. I mean, I talk to myself all the time, but it gets kind of boring because I really don't answer. Well, I mean, there's the voices in my head, but. And the doggies talk to me, but, I really don't understand what they're saying. How are you? I'm just playing around today with the clay. I don't know if I'm going to do these or not. Get him out of the way. I got all kinds of messes going on here. I don't know if I like that. It's really soft. But I guess we should just use it up. The volume went. Oh, you know what? See if that helps. Does that help? If I mute the computer, maybe that's what was picking up. See, I didn't have anybody here to tell me that. Thank you, Gilly. I appreciate the assistance. Does that help? I'm hoping that helps. Boy, I do not like this soft clay. I'm going to roll this guy down because I know I don't have enough here. This is a cane that I've been using. I will reboot and come back. Okay. Let me know if it's still, if you still hear like any feedback or screechy. Meanwhile, we're going to roll this guy down. Guess we'll use up this cane. Get close. Okay, she's rebooting. Gilly is rebooting. I hope I'm saying that right. Is it Gilly or Jilly? Get close. Keep our line straight. Perfect. Okay, I am back. Good now. Like Jilly. Oh my gosh, I've been saying it wrong. I'm so sorry. And the sound is good. Okay, good. That helped. That was probably me with I didn't mute the volume on my computer. See, it's a learning curve. I'm still learning my new camera. I appreciate all the help I can get. Hooray! Well, let's see. So, okay. How have you been, Jilly? Gosh, I haven't talked to you in a while. I haven't been on Melissa's channel lately because I've been so busy. I haven't been in the chat. Or I keep missing it because I am not home. Okay. Cutting off the ends. We will save those. Can't even imagine. I know. And you know what? Let's do the gold leaf. I'm going to just put some gold leaf on here. I'm like obsessed with this stuff. Okay. Oh, you're getting new lights in your art room. That's awesome. Okay. We're going to add this stuff to my bucket of scraps. I don't want to waste it. Okay. I am doing vintage albums in 1948 right now with the birth of. Oh, how awesome! I hope you share pictures. I would like to see that. I hope. Are you over on my group? Shoot, can't think of the name. Treasures found along beach. It's such a long name. I don't even remember what my own group is. Let's see. Let me see if I can get into it and share it. Give me 1 second here. Groups. No. Go back. Darn it. Go to groups. Groups. There we go. Come on. Treasures discovered along Sandra's beaded path. So let's see here. Okay. See? Okay, hold on here. I'm posting the link. There. There's the link to my group. well, this is so much easier. Now that I don't have to use my phone, which I don't even know where my phone is right now. I'm not going to get interrupted. The live feed's not going to get interrupted by the camera or the phone. That's awesome. Let's see here. Let's see how many of these things I can get. Where'd my... Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4. And that's scrap. So some of the older folders are... Ooh, that's awesome. Ooh, I can't wait to see. So I'm making these pod beads that this guy. I'm making these little pod beads. And this is a tutorial I learned on a channel. The channel is Turtle Soup Beads, I think. Her name is Susan. She's a fantastic artist, clay artist, and I get a lot of my inspiration from her. Since I stumbled across her channel a few months ago, and every time, everything she comes out with, I just get inspired, and has kind of broadened my horizons with the clay. So really excited about that. Okay, so you know what? Reroll him. I didn't like the shape. Turtle Soup. Yeah, it's all one word. Turtle Soup Beads. Ouch. It kicked something under my desk. Okay. So now, let's see here. And this was one of them where she makes these pod beads. And they're really cool. I actually made some earrings with some of them. Something's falling on me. There we go. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so there's 9. And I'm just pinching one end so that you get a leaf shape. So there we go. And this is super tiny. This, let's see, to give you a size reference, here's a penny. Here. And this is the size of the cane that I'm using. So they're tiny. So let's see here. So I had 9, 10. Oh, 10. So I need about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oop. And we're going to throw it on the floor. Got it. Okay. And then we're going to take our beads, our pieces. I'm going to line them up, point to point, just to start it. I love these beads. I think here where my other ones are. Oh, they're right here. Hold on here. Okay. And now you go back and you fill. You put it on the seam. This one took me a while to figure out. And she has a tutorial on how she does these, and she does a really good job explaining it. But sometimes I can be a slow learner. So you just put them on the seams, and now I go back. Actually, let's move him down. There. Put him on top. Okay. It's so much fun. I've had a lot of fun learning how to do the different things with clay, and now I've gotten into, the bead making. And actually, on Saturday, tomorrow, I am going to be doing my first ever craft sale. I'm going to sell some of my things. Try to sell some of my things. And I didn't cut enough. Okay, so we got to cut ourselves some more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. He's kind of thin. We might not use him. Okay. And we just fill in the gaps. I'm getting hungry. It must be getting close to my lunchtime. So these other things you see sitting on my desk are lentil beads. And I've been making another tutorial that I learned from Susan. Okay, boy, I just didn't count that right. I think it's because I got my cane too small. Okay. 2, 3. And I just go around, kind of push them down, make sure they are adhered. I like how this one came out because I used thicker cuts. Okay. So we have 2, and I'm letting them sit and kind of rest for a little bit. And before I poke a hole through them, because I don't want them to distort anymore. I'm just going to press down the edge and make my slices. Three, 4, 5, 6. And if they're not the right shape, I can easily just pinch them individually. Okay. I hear my clock on my phone. I have a cuckoo clock on my phone, so it goes off every hour. I think it drives my husband Nate crazy, but I like it, so lucky for him, he's not here a lot. Okay. So let's see. Maybe I'm not spacing them right. That could be part of the problem too. You're not supposed to have to use so many. There we go. Let's space them a little better. Okay. I'm just kind of pinching them and as I go. And the little pieces that I am using are from a cane I made, a flower cane that I made from another tutorial and another lady that I watch, Gail Thompson. She's another fabulous artist. I'm learning. There's so much that I've been learning. Just so that I don't get bored doing the same thing. And this has kind of opened my beading that I do I've done a lot of beading with some of the pieces that I've made, which will be in my sale tomorrow. Okay. This was a flower cane that I did. And I wasn't quite sure if I liked it because I wasn't sure of the colors I used. But now it has a purpose. Eek. And we'll put you right there. Okay. Probably one more. There we go. So that'll make 2 pairs of earrings, or a use them in a necklace or something. I'm really happy with how those are turning out. Okay, so I'm gonna do some shaping on these. And hope that there's enough here for me to do one more. Might be able to get some of the ends here. I'll probably get off here in about a half hour. My hands are going to hurt after pinching all of these later. But I really want to make sure they have that point. These are so much fun to do. Okay. Cross your fingers. Hope I have enough here. Oops. Get on there. I might have just enough. Actually, he's kind of thick. Okay. The thicker slices do make a difference. Okay. So now we're just gonna I know, I know. I can be a bad influence. Um, I've been wanting to do clay for years, and I finally just broke down and it's like, you know what? We're just gonna try it. And that was the end of the story for me because I've been addicted to it ever since. And I've been doing it a couple of years now. Gosh, I don't even remember. I feel like I haven't done it that long, but I think I have. I think I've done it longer than I think I have. And I telling you, I have so much fun with it. Uh-oh. Just oven. I just use my oven and I put I have like one of those disposable turkey pans that I put over my tray, so it's tented and it helps to insulate it, and it also helps so you don't smell the clay baking as bad because it can be a little I mean you will smell it. It's not bad. It's just weird. Okay. I need a couple more pieces I might be able to get off of here. Let's see. But yeah, you can use your oven. Oh, good. I found a couple pieces that I could use. Okay. And the last one. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to let those rest. And these are some others I was playing with, trying to come up with different sizes. These look like the Diamond Duo beads that they have out on the market. These little guys. And these are really easy. I might do some more of those. Maybe some bigger ones because the smaller ones are hard to do. And there's that gold leaf. We're going to do some more lentils here. But I want some gold leaf. There we go. We weren't supposed to fall apart. Try that again. I'm still learning the pressure. It keeps falling apart. Any big holiday plan? Not really. No. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. There we go. That may end up to be filler clay. I don't know. No, I don't really have any plans other than just probably staying home. I want to make Christmas dinner, which is going to require help from hubby, because it's kind of been a tradition for us, where, most people have big turkey dinner or a ham, but I like to do chicken and dumplings. It is like my all-time favorite comfort food, and I've had it since I was little. My great grandmother used to make it, and even though I was really young when she passed away, I think I was 6. I remember her making that, and she also made rhubarb cobbler, which is my favorite, and every time I have it, it makes me think of her. I was always, my mother said I was always in the kitchen, with my great grandma. We were either making pies or jams or whatever. I was in there helping her at 6 years old and younger. And grandma would kick my mom out of the kitchen. We're in here having fun. So yeah, I like to do chicken and dumplings for my Christmas dinner. I'll make a big batch of it, and the recipe I have is kind of an all-day project because you roast the chicken in the oven. You do like an herb roasted chicken in the oven. You can cheat and buy one of the rotisseries if you want, but you're not going to get the same flavor. And then you do, once the chicken is baked, when it gets cool enough that you can touch it, you pick all the meat off, and then you use the bones and the stuff that's left over that gets thrown into a pot, and you make a chicken stock with it, which is fabulous. Oh, it is so delicious. And then the dumplings are done from scratch. Whereas when I grew up, I was taught, the way I was taught, my mother and my grandmother, they used Bisquick to make their dumplings. But this recipe that I have, that I found, the dumplings are made from scratch, and it's a buttermilk dumpling, and they are just little pillows of fluffy, airy goodness. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I want to make that, but I need help now because I can't stand a lot because of my back. So my husband helps a lot, and yeah, I'm excited for that. Because that's just like the one thing that we do. And Christmas Eve, our tradition has been, since we've been together, our tradition on Christmas Eve is we go to Jack in the Box and we get tacos and that's our Christmas Eve dinner. Sounds silly, but that's what we do. And then Christmas Day, I'll do the chicken and dumplings for the dinner. So looking forward to that. And all this talk about food is making me hungry, and I'm ready for lunch. So let's see. I will finish this bead here. Hopefully this one won't fall apart like the other one kept doing. I don't know if I like that one. Okay, come on. Be nice this time. There's a little fleck of copper. Oh, it's falling apart. What the hell happened? Oh, how frustrating. I don't know why it's doing that. It didn't do it earlier. Oh boy, is my stomach talking. So, also tomorrow, when during my sale, I have a batch of plum jam that I made yesterday, and it is all canned and jarred, and it's ready to go. So I've got plum jam that'll be up for sale. Well, that one's a little better. Got a little muddy, but not too bad. Come on, focus. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I gotta go eat my lunch now. Oh, it's 11:20. Okay. So let's see. So these beads, these here are just lentil beads. I'll bring them up. See, these are just lentil beads that I did. That's what they're supposed to do, that swirl. And I was having trouble with it on this one for some reason. But I gotta clean my blades. There's a tutorial that Susan did over on Turtle Soup. I wonder how, I don't know where she got that name from, but it's awesome. And she makes these heart-shaped beads. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go this way. And we do a little divot here and a little divot there. And then we pinch it. And we make these little heart-shaped beads. Okay, and there's the other side. Isn't that cool? So I'm going to do a bunch of those with these. I may leave some of them in the lentil shape. And then we have these tiny ones. Do this one. Where's the other thing? Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to make some more of these heart beads. And then these guys, and then after lunch, I'll come back in here and I'll skewer them so that I can bake them. And I don't know if I can come back on later, but we may do some more tomorrow. I got something falling on me. So, yeah. I'm glad I got to chat with you, Jilly. It was super great. I am going to run and go make me some lunch because my stomach is talking to me. And all the talk about that yummy food has made me super hungry. So, yeah, I'm going to go have my lunch. And then I'm going to finish up these beads and get them baked. And I need to get some other projects finished. So, I hope to see you tomorrow. I think I'm going live 9:30 a.m. Pacific, which would be 12:30 Eastern. So, yeah, hope to see you there tomorrow. Going to be selling some all kinds of stuff, some jam, some jewelry, some of my cabochons and stuff that I've made with the clay, all kinds of things. So I hope to see you tomorrow and have a great day. And until next time. Bye, everybody.